actually, me and Kim had this conversation last night. The chat's probably going to call me gay. And I was like, what is so good about it's because when I said it and it came out of my mouth, I was like, that shit sound kind of gay. What is so good about pussy that niggas is paying for it? Is it that? It's like, what makes pussy so good that you want to marry it and pay for it for multiple years?
That's a great first question. How about I introduce that?
I was like,
I think that's a decent first question.
Maybe I wasn't extremely horny at the time that I had this conversation. And I was like, pussy's not that great to pay for it and upkeep it for the duration of a lifetime. Like, fuck pussy. I know that sound gay. Fuck that shit. Y'all can have it, nigga. Shit. I'll jack off.
So basically what you're saying is men should not be spending money on women.
If you like, not for no pussy, like if you on some feeling shit and she got you feeling all googly moogly on the inside, like I get it. But just off some pussy shit, nigga, fuck that, nigga. You better go to fucking Victoria's or Christie's toy box and get you some something, nigga. But fuck.
I feel you. I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you, bro.
Okay.
I'm 100% with you, Quinton, on this one. I don't think that sounds gay at all. At all. Dog, people be crashing out. They be doing some of the wildest shit. They be fighting and killing over boxes. Been whole wars fought off of pussy.
Just think of it this way: like pussy is it's meat. It's wet meat with a hole in it.
Yeah.
That's all that fucking.
Women know them things be nasty. Sometimes y'all don't wash them, so they might not want to sleep with y'all for free.
So y'all don't wash them.
Sometimes they little.
Said, Anton, you can't say that. What do you mean? Listen, a lot of people, because I'm married, a lot of people don't understand that marriage is more than just pussy. That's the problem I think that people misunderstand when it comes to relationships and marriage. Marriage is more than pussy. One of the things that you get married for is to be able to raise your child in a strong household with both feminine and masculine qualities. I would never suggest that anybody have a child out of wedlock. So when you think about it, right, marriage is also a business partnership in a way, right? It is an easier way for you to be able to designate who's going to be the person that oversees what happens to you from a health perspective. And so I believe, and there's so many other things that go along with it, but I believe when people only circularly get married, or let me revise that. I think when people say that, it's the dumbest argument. It really says more about your misunderstanding of relationships and marriage itself than it does me to say, well, you can't say that because of no. I'm able to segment things. I'm able to objectively look at it. When Quinton says, what's so great about it that you're willing to pay for it for the rest of your life? I understand that Quinton is looking at it from the lens of guys spending money for women just to be able to hold on to them. And they're looking at it from a financial perspective and only from a sex perspective. If you're only looking at it from that lens, then it is a justifiable argument. It's 100% a justifiable argument. If you're only looking at it from the lens of, like, he never mentioned children, he never mentioned any of that type of stuff. So I think he's logical when he says that. But if you're getting married for the right reasons, or you're aligning yourself with the right person because they're more closely aligned with the vision that you may have for your family or your daughter and son or any of this other type of stuff, or building a business or whatever it is, then it's a completely different conversation. I think that Quinton is right when he says, what is so great about box alone? Box alone and getting married just because of box alone is a problem. That is the fastest way to fast track yourself into getting divorced, or the fastest way to fast track yourself into some shit that you ain't supposed to be in. I don't have a problem with what he said at all. So y'all got to stop that. Like, I mean, you can keep saying it. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But when people try to make that argument, that don't hit because it says that you don't really understand the purpose of marriage.
I think
a lot of people, particularly the men who marry certain women, just don't know how to actually, well, don't know what the woman is actually there for other than vagina.
But that was his purpose. So I just said this the other day. I said if people would stop looking at marriage or at sex, basically it's marriage with the purpose of sex. Like they're just like, I just want to get married just for sex, and start looking at sex as a healthy byproduct of like a good marriage, then I think things would be different. But I'm glad Quentin asked y'all, because I didn't have an answer to his question, because I'm like, bro, how would I know?
I don't know about the vagina part, but as far as women, if you know how to use women right, they're like the best thing ever. That's why a lot of businessmen, just like Trump and others, use women.
Yeah, but guys like to spend an extraordinary amount of money for box. Not even just marriage, just in general. Guys spend money on like they'll travel across the ocean seas. It's like for pussy. The fuck out of here. Never. Never.
I
They'll
don't
spend an
think
extraordinary amount of money and they'll send a chick all kind of shit. It's like that's all you get is box for that shit for a nut. No, I'm with him. I'm with him 100%. So
Slimmy, you the only other one that can answer this.
I mean, when women can answer it too, of why y'all think that guys are willing to stump out for y'all and do whatever the fuck y'all ask them to do.
I mean, we can only tell you, we can just be like, oh, it's for sex, but I can't tell you, like, I don't know what that feels like. I don't know if it's like, oh, this is the greatest feeling ever, and now I'm
Why do
high
y'all think that guys?
or whatever.
Why do y'all think that guys are willing to go the extra mile just to get y'all attention? What is that?
just to get what?
To get y'all attention or to try to bust y'all. Why do y'all think that guys are willing to do all of that?
I think some of it is ego. Boost their ego to get.
I think it's because some of them just can, so they just do it. I don't even think it's that deep with some of them. I literally think some of them just can, so they do.
Hey,
I don't.
Hey, Gary.
The multiple is kind of weird. The multiple is kind of weird for me because, like, I get one if you just kind of want to bust a nut, but like the multiple is weird for me.
Multiple what? Women?
Vaginas. Like younger, when I was younger, yeah, but like now having sex with multiple chicks is just kind of. I just want one to do all the things. I don't want multiple, and I don't want to deal with multiple minds attached to said vagina either.
Yeah, I don't know why guys want multiple women, like want multiple wives and shit.
You said what?
Like you belong in poetic justice.
I can understand if guys want multiple wives for certain reasons.
Carrie.
But for the reasons that I think a lot of guys say that they want multiple chicks so they can get multiple box, I'm like, nigga, that ain't even worth it on that type of time. I don't understand that part. Because a lot of guys say that they having problems with women, right? This woman doing this, oh my God. Well, if you can't control one chick, then what makes you think that having a second one is going to be better? It's going to be like times 10. If you can't, if you can't get one chick on board, then you're going to bait. Like it's going to be like it's not like addition, it's multiplication. So whatever it is that you're dealing with one chick, it's going to be multiplied. If she come with 5 problems, then 1 benefit or 2 benefits. And
no, one benefit her fucking whole.
Similar reflection of that, right? Which means that she gonna come with 5 problems and 2 benefits. You're gonna have 25. It's gonna be like 25 problems and 4 benefits.
Equals a what? Equals a
everything is,
what is that? But what is that
everything,
equal to? What is 25 benefits and 1 problem equal to?
No, 4 problems because you're gonna have. They both come with 2 benefits or 2 problems. They both come with 2 benefits, so that's 2 times 2 is 4. and 5 times 5 is 25. So you're gonna have 25-ish problems and 4 benefits.
But if you have 4 benefits, why
Sounds
would you?
like it sounds like a selling point for a job.
Two wives, 4 tits. 2 wives, 2 pussies. You can only fuck one at a time, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You still only got 1 dick.
Or you can be like that guy
Let me be quiet before I get myself in
who
trouble.
just married the conjoined twins.
Let me be quiet.
That's strange. Like, what do you do if you're the twin that's like not the married one? Like, you just, I don't know. Like they having sex and you reading a book. Like, what? How does that work?
Well, they're twins, so they look alike.
And let me tell you something about women. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just talking. When women hang out together, they get their periods at the same fucking time.
That's so fucking weird, bro.
It's not.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how that works. When women are always hanging out with each other, sisters, sister wives, whatever the fuck you want to name them, they always start being on the same time frame, the same timetable. I don't know how God did that shit, but it's a real thing in real life.
College was crazy.
Real life. So if you thinking, oh man, one got her period and I could bust down the other one, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Like I'll take it, but I won't like do all the things.
what?
Like buying stuff and all that. Like
Okay.
Like maybe if it been like I remember I bought something for a chick, but it benefited me, so it was fine.
Oh no. When you have 2 chicks, everything. Remember this. When you got 2, let's say you get 2, like you got 2 chicks in a relationship, everything is double. Like okay, like let's say for example, you know how if you live by yourself as a guy, your life is pretty simple, and your expenses is pretty low. You know what I'm saying? You're not a high maintenance person. And then a lot of people will make the argument and they'll say, well, you know, two together makes us much stronger. That's true if y'all are 100% on the same page. But if y'all not, then it can cost you way more than it would have cost double you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like your expenses are going to be like times 3 or times 4 of whatever you just would have did by yourself. Now, throw another chick in there, right? Because you got to do everything double. Everything is going to be double. Like, she get a bag, she going to want a bag. You know what I'm saying? She got her own crib, she going to want her own crib. You know, and they don't say it right away, but eventually they'll start to mention it. They'll start talking shit, you know. That's just the way that it go. That's the way that it go.
The way it make me
She gonna get. Think about it like this: the one that's been there the longest, you can't really give her too much close because the one that's been there the longest, like, oh wait a minute. So the other one just gonna come in and get everything that I'm already. Nigga, you're gonna have some problems in your life if you don't know how to deal with these chicks. If a guy sitting here, if y'all inside of in the chat and y'all sitting here complaining about chicks every day and saying, man, these bitches ain't loyal and all of this shit, nigga, you're not ready. You're not ready. Just stay in your lane, stay focused, and do whatever it is that you're gonna do. I'm sorry, Slimmy, go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say is I think the one thing missing is that men like to conquer. You know, it's just naturally in us to conquer, to control. Also, I think monogamy is a practice. So when it's forced on you, you withhold to it. So you're not naturally being yourself. That's just the thing about men. Now, there are certain men who can manage multiple women. It's no different than a manager at a job, learning how to manage multiple personalities, and you get everybody to move cohesively for the greater good. That's just all it is. Like certain men can do it, certain men can't. Certain women can do it, certain women can't. It's not made for everybody, but I think it is a thing. You know, it's like it really is. And some people they good at it, other people they fuck it up. That's just what it is.
I haven't seen too many people, even as single, that have multiple women.
Say that again.
I personally haven't seen too many guys, even as single, that have multiple long-term women that are able to do it successfully without too many problems.
Do you think that's because the women don't want to be involved in a relationship like that, or because the men just can't manage that many women?
I think because it's a lot of factors that go into it. When you start talking about money, business, all of that shit, like I've never seen anybody, for example, even online, get with, let's say, for example, a guy say, yeah, I got 2 chicks or 2 wives or whatever. Usually those chicks, like, is something wrong with one of them or both of them. Like, it'll usually be a chick with that got, 2 baby daddies already, and she bringing in a slew of kids, or, you know what I'm saying? It's something usually in those situations where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's usually something that's weird around the shit. I personally have never seen it. I think it's very hard to manage women to where one of them don't get jealous.
I can see that.
Well, that's just women. Over the course of times, their emotions and all their feelings just gonna take over whatever situation they in. Even though
I
it's
think it's
counter to
easier.
whatever
I
they
think
do.
it's easier when you don't have a whole bunch of kids, though, too. Like when you got kids, you shouldn't really be focused on multiple women. You should be focused on your kids. So women women not gonna respect that. You know, I mean, you get some floozies. I'm not talking about them. Like you'll get some floozies that'll fall in line. You know, but like we talking about respectable women, women who respect themselves. Like they'll still be down if you know how to manage them. Like it's all about who you are as a man too. Like it can't be no
Then it
weak
take
ass
more
dude.
money though, Sammy.
You say what?
We ain't even talked about the money part of it.
Yeah, it's gonna take some dollars.
Have you ever seen the sister wife things on TV, like Seeking Sister Wife and stuff like that? Like a lot
Yeah,
of
them
times,
niggas be broken shit. Like that's
I
what
ain't
I'm saying.
fully
Like,
I ain't fully tapped into that.
I
I
saw
but
some
see,
seen
black
it.
that's what I'm saying.
people
Like, that's a factor. Like when I say something is wrong, one person, the 2 of the people gonna be dusty. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to. If it can't be ideal, I got a life philosophy. Now I'm gonna throw it to y'all. My life philosophy is this: whatever it is that you can afford, whatever it is that you do it the best. And what that means is, like, let's take handbag for example. A chick usually won't. All women like handbags, some capacity. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that the retailers did to y'all to make y'all love handbags so much. Y'all love goddamn
greedy.
handbags. All women love the form of a handbag. Okay. What I hate to see is a woman with a fake handbag, because it's like, well, it costs, it don't cost the same. I can get the cheapest one. And it's like, no, if you're gonna get a handbag, get the authentic version of what you can afford, not the inauthentic version of what you want or what you can't afford. Don't go Louis. Go get you a Coach bag. Go get you a Michael Kors, and then go get you a Louis and a Gucci if you gonna do that, or get the authentic Birkin, or go get you a Chanel. Step up from the Louis to the Chanel. Them Chanel purses, they can go up to 10 grand. They be 10 grand sometimes. They can go in more than that. Go get you a Birkin if you really a Birkin, if you're gonna get that. But whatever you do the good thing of whatever it is that you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go buy the car that you can't afford. Like I know people, for example, they'll purposely go and get the cheapest fucking used Maserati with 300,000 miles on it. Do you want
be
a cheap?
stunting.
Yeah, do
Be
you want a
stunting.
cheap Maserati with 300,000 miles just to say you got a Mazzy? Or do you want, a dope ass Toyota or maybe even a Lexus? You know what I'm saying? You might have to get the IS, you might have to start off. So that's what I'm saying. Like, get the good thing that's in your range. And it's the same thing when it comes to relationships. It's the same thing when it comes to money and all of that shit. It's like, if you can't manage one chick, like focus on just doing the best that you can with the situation that you got. Don't throw multiple problems in the shit when you already fucked up with the one that you got. That's just going to create more problems. And so I'm always of the impression that people need to be more focused on being great in the space that they are instead of trying to overdo it in shit that they're not supposed to be in.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
I also think it's like greed. Like a lot of people, they get greedy and then they fuck everything up. Even when they got good situations, they still keep trying to add more and more and more. Like once you good and you settled in and you got everything under control,
Facts.
don't go fucking it up. Don't go. It's the line is literally don't go chasing waterfalls. You know what I'm saying? That's what people be fucking up at.
Yep. So I just stand
my initial statement still stands.
No, I agree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. Anyways, any other thoughts on this before we go ahead and jump into the show? Great first question, Quinton. All right. I guess it's time to rock.
It came from Kim. Kim pulled it out of me. You remember when you said you don't like talking to women?
That's wild.
Kim
Kim
had a
pulled it out of
conversation
you.
last night.
I did not.
That's a wild statement right there. Kim pulled it out of you.
Okay,
I think that's what
wrong.
I'm just put your pause.
All right.
What'd you say?
I think he's supposed to say pause right there.
You don't say pause.
No, not with a girl.
You don't say pause for a woman.
You're just supposed to just let it rock.
You don't say pause for a woman doing something to a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling something out of you, you just let it rock.
If it's
because you're a woman.
Okay, but
Kim pulled a lot of stuff out of me after hours.
Like, if it was a sexual conversation, what could I be pulling out of him?
Nut.
I give you that, but I don't think that's what most people would think.
I don't know why I came
sure
up with that last time.
Most men aren't thinking that.
That's what I would think.
Most men are thinking that. Actually, all men are thinking that. That's straight.
That's not what
she pulled it out of my pants, and there's a lot of things that you can say.
It's all gonna be.
It doesn't count. The point is that it doesn't.
Carrie, I didn't mean for it to go this way, Carrie.
You just don't say that. You don't say it. It's not pause for if you're referring to a woman.
Say pause when you're talking to a dude, or
you only say pause when it's suspect.
But there has to be two men involved to say pause.
Yeah, it could be like you're not referring to a woman.
Let me look this up on the what's that dictionary?
Enrique, ChatGPT.
No, I'm talking about like the slang dictionary. What is it?
So all right. So for instance, I'll give you an example.
Oh shit.
Damn, homie, that shit was hard as fuck. Pause.
Because you're talking to a man.
Right.
But if you say it to me, then you just let it ride. Urban Dictionary. Thank you, y'all.
That might still be a pause.
So why is it a pause then?
Because you're still talking about it's hard as fuck. Why would you be worried about that?
I'm so confused.
So like, for example, if Quinton is working at a warehouse.
I do.
And then he says, yeah, man, I'm about to pull the whole load. That is a
big pause.
What the
pause? Yeah.
Where are these pause rules coming up from? Like,
I don't believe in the pause because I'm a grown man.
I feel like you have to have a little gang in you to even identify with pauses.
So why is it a pause and not a hard stop? Now I understand why you wouldn't say the hard part, but why is it not just
hard
like
stop is No,
It
that's
was
not.
so it was no homo at first, but then people started getting fined. People started getting like they was going at people for saying no homo, so they started saying pause. Sometimes some people, well, I say 6 o'clock.
What
So
is 6 o'clock?
straight.
Yes.
I don't say anything.
I'm still wondering why it wouldn't be a full stop. A full stop. How about that? Full stop and not just a pause. Because if it's
What
What's
don't
the
hit
difference between
right?
full stop and hard stop?
Well, it's not VCR or
but
DVD.
a pause
Pause.
is momentary. So it's like it's cool to just momentarily stop what you're doing, but continue on in a moment.
You
Hey, I
overthinking
don't know
it.
why they said it. I'm
You
just
understand where I'm going with it then?
You
no.
overthinking it.
I don't know why they said it, but it ain't stop.
Who
It's
made that up?
pause.
Them Harlem
Exactly.
niggas?
Pause and
New
stop.
York, New York dudes was on pause and no
YNs.
homo.
Yeah, I think that was a New York thing. 100%.
Oh yeah, for sure. All the way. All the way. Yeah,
First time
All
I
the
think I
weird,
never heard
all,
somebody
all the
say that.
weird gay shit come from these liberal states and cities and shit. New York, California, type
but it
niggas.
was like Cam was just like
Yeah,
he was saying it for that was the first person I heard say it, and like people on like Smack DVD. So
yeah,
it
that
was
might
like
be.
yeah, so that's what
Urban Dictionary says used to stop the ayoing of a subject after a homosexual.
That's me. That's Mika's shit. Ayo.